Welcome to Market Masterclass. On the World View, we're going to concentrate on a very interesting North American economy, the Canadian economy. So we've got a population of 36 million people, of which 90 million make up the labour force. It's rated to be the 10th largest economy in the world and one of the world's wealthiest nations. The service industry makes up 70% of the economy. And logging and oil, the primary sector, is a very important part of the whole economy. Agriculture makes up 17%, 28% is made up of industry. Manufacturing of automobiles and aircraft parts and is a very important industry in the country. 8th largest commercial fishing and seafood industry in the world because of its massive coastline. A global leader in the entertainment software industry. 13% of the people in the country are below the poverty line, and the overall standard of living is extremely high when you compare it to countries worldwide. Only 6.6% are currently unemployed, which is a little high, but there again there's a little bit of a slowdown in the general world economy. Exports are massive. That includes motor vehicles and parts, industrial machinery, aircraft, telecommunications, equipment, chemicals, plastics, fertilizers, wood, pulp, timber, crude petroleum and natural gas, electricity and aluminum well actually I think the Canadians probably call it aluminium. I'm not sure if they've been Americanized totally. They see themselves very apart from the United States of America, but 75% of their exports are to the United States of America. 4% is the next largest export country, that's to China, 3% to the UK, 2% to Japan, 1.5% to Mexico, and 0.8% to India and South Korea. So exports make up a very important part of the whole operation of the country. It's interesting that they divide their nation into what they call First Nations, which make up 61% because of their history. They have the British occupation of the country, the French occupation of the country. Then they have the local indigenous people, previously known by a different name, but now called the Inuits, which make up 4.3% of the country. And they also have some other indigenous aboriginals, the Metis, as they call them, which makes up 32% of the population. So quite an intriguing mix of people, and you have areas where British is the prime language, you have other areas where French is the prime language spoken amongst the First Nation countries, and of course the indigenous peoples have their own languages as well. So this is a very interesting economy, a very important economy, and one which is very interesting because amongst developed nations, primary sector like logging and oil and natural gas and production of that sort of energy is not normally the leading aspect of developed nations' economies, but it is a fact in Canada. So primary industry is extremely important, and oil is second largest reserves in the world, a very important energy producing country, and a very, very strong dependent links on the United States of America. So that's our take today on the World View on the Canadian economy. Thank you for joining us. Hope you found that interesting. Catch you next time. Bye for now.